been tuned into the Street Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, MK, what are you saying, bro? Before we get into the next conversation for the main thing, how you feeling?
Yeah. Oh man, it's good to be back in the streets, you know. Drop a bomb for that one right there. I was trying
Street Sessions right there. I didn't know which one you wanted. Alright, cool. How you feeling though, bro? It's been a minute. It's been like what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's good to be back in the studio as well. Can't lie. Can't lie.
So what you been up to, man? What's been going on with the MK world?
Well, since everything's opening back up as well, projects are coming in. It's all good. It's all good. I can't complain.
The money nice?
Yeah. Woo-wee. I won't count them before it comes through, but you know, there's a couple of invoices coming through soon. So.
Oh, invoices, yeah. Money nice. Me not complaining.
You know what I'm saying, work me a work, but a chicken me a jerk.
Yeah. No, I say we might as well start with the first conversation.
Yeah. Tell me.
We got 3 topics today.
Talk to
Stay
him.
locked in. We're gonna have to start with the Noel Clarke thing.
Okay. Yeah. It's been that long since we've been able to talk over the airwaves.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Literally. Now, Noel Clarke essentially was cool. Well, not cool. About 20 girls has come out. 20 girls have basically come out and said that he groped them, sexually assaulted them, whatever. Whether that was on set, whether that was in a car, whether they was working with him, and blah blah blah. Even on Doctor Who, one of the biggest actors that I can't believe I forgot her name. Yeah, she came out and said he kept talking to her about sexual things and of that nature. Before we go into our opinions, first question.
Yeah.
Is Noel Clarke cancelled, and does he deserve another chance in the industry?
I mean, if it's true, then I guess can't.
So he's cancelled because it's true.
Yeah.
21 girls have come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Even if 6 of them are true, he's cancelled.
Yeah.
So he's cancelled.
It would just have to be one for it to be true, and then
Yeah, for real. Literally just one.
But in terms of second chances, I mean, he's already 20. How many chances deep? Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know about chances there, but to each their own, innit? For me, I wouldn't really.
Yeah, I mean, here at the Street Sessions.
Yeah.
Shout out to Al Brown that said we weren't moving at the Street Sessions though. We are here to talk about everything that's going on in the streets. Noel Clarke in the street. Now we got to talk about the industry right now, especially within the UK. We're gonna stick to the UK.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting cancelled.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be going wrong. And the weird thing is, it seems to really involve younger women.
Yeah.
Now, when I mean younger, I mean not of age women. Now, I want to talk about something that I think is an important conversation to have right now. Has social media changed the perception of a younger woman? By that I mean, when we was 12, we looked 12. The girls looked 12.
Yeah. I see where you're going.
2021.
Yeah.
I mean, the 12-year-old now looks 18.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Yeah.
And for me personally, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a big believer of do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Yeah.
However, before anyone thinks I'm blaming the man, blaming the gal them before the way they look. Hell no. No. First of all,
yeah.
This is Noel Clarke right now.
Oh, hell no.
Tell them.
Just to make that clear. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
With the way world is going, do you feel like a lot of young people are pressured to look a certain way and feel a certain way now because of how the media is moving, specifically social media?
Most definitely. And it spans through all the ages. I mean, back in the day, let's just talk about body enhancements and whatnot.
Big shout to Charlotte. She agrees.
Don't know. Like,
she says girls be wearing makeup, lashes, nails from the age of nine nowadays. Whoa. Anyways, carry on with your point.
And it's like, obviously back in the day, that was only reserved for, I hate calling them the elite, but the top of whatever game they're in, whether it's entertainment or whatever, you know, you'd hear them, they did this Botox treatment for however many years, so then when they got older, they don't have wrinkles, whatever. But now it's like, even because I've worked in that industry very briefly as well, it's like, it's a common thing. Like, you would 100%. Know, you would probably see out of, I don't know how many, like, out of 10 females you meet in Shoreditch, I'll probably say a good 3 to 5 of them has had some sort of it might not have been a surgical procedure, but some sort of a procedure to enhance their looks. And it's become a common thing now, to the point where even that look has become normal for people, that when they have natural beauty, they don't see it that way. And it's kind of crazy, because I have these conversations with, you know, certain females, and they be saying that as well. Is crazy, because it's like, one question this one girl asked me was, with guys, like, do you feel insecure about how you guys look ever? And obviously I was like, well, what is this, a trick question? I'm like, do guys feel insecure about their looks?
Our looks?
Yeah, no, like yourself.
Yeah,
do you ever feel insecure about how you look?
Of course, yeah. And
when she asked me that, I thought, what is this, like a trick question? Because a lot of the time is a joke that I've made with a couple of my friends as well. It's like, sometimes we have sort of like the opposite problem. We'll look at ourselves in the mirror and think we're above what we actually think we look like. I'm a prime example of that. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah, what's your prime example?
Like every time I wake up in the morning and I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, I can't get more handsome than this. That's just the way I am, though. So I say that to say this, even though that was a long tangent. It's more because she was telling me, it's very common for females to feel that way. So I was like, I'm not really like that. Can't really relate.
Right.
So yeah.
My opinion. But before we go into my opinion, shout out to Charlotte. She dropped a couple of things in here. She said, most definitely social media is to blame. Back in the day when social media wasn't a big deal, there was nothing to compare ourselves to, which I do agree is a good fact. Unless you watch music videos, you had nothing really to look at. Like, what was the most popular thing to be as a woman at that time? There really wasn't anything to do. So I do totally agree with that. Big shout out to Kate Rebecca in the building. But however,
yes,
we have to talk about Noel Clarke.
Yes.
Why do you think that men of such power? Whoa. Why do you think of? I can't lie. I just see
random notification there.
It's like getting for this again. Pardon.
Shouts to the fraud department right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways, as I was rudely finessed. I'm actually getting finessed. Someone tried to deliver real on my account. No, but for real, someone tried to deliver real on my account.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Even I was looking at that, I was like, huh?
Why am I getting finessed to Deliveroo right now? Wow. Anyway, somebody trying to steal money from me. I will carry on, and then I have to do it after. What is it with men in certain positions and thinking that they have enough power to get what they want out of a woman, but not checking for consent? Why is it that this is a recurring theme where men of power tend to do the most random things or thinking they're entitled to a woman without them wanting it? Because with the whole Noel Clarke situation, he picks up a girl in a car. He automatically assumes something's going to happen. He's on set with a girl. He's thinking he can get something. What is it about being the top dog that makes him think because he's at a certain position, everyone wants him? That's not really the case.
It's just such a weird one. Cause it is common that sort of happens. But I don't know. I wouldn't know, but I would probably have two theories behind it. One, either being that said person has gone through rejection their whole life, and then once they finally have some sort of thing to boast about, then I guess that's how they just wield their sword. Or it could also be a case where they are so used to getting, stuff getting thrown in their face in a good way to them, that when they do come across someone that isn't trying to throw certain things in their face too, they're like, what's this? Okay, so he must be hard to get, or whatever the case is. And then it's just I don't know, man. I don't know.
One thing I gotta say is, if you got no sauce, I beg you don't use your power, because not even mayonnaise is gonna help you. Mayonnaise ain't helping. That's what I'm saying. That dead mayo, that dead ketchup. Yeah. You ain't even barbecue sauce or burger sauce. If you ain't even got ketchup and mayo on your sauce game, I beg you, just don't holler. Because over, the way I look at things, the way I look at things, it's kind of annoying for me personally. Obviously, we have sisters.
Yeah.
So, younger sisters as well.
Yeah.
So, seeing that men of a certain age that's older, thinking they are almost entitled to a woman based on their position.
Yeah.
It's kind of mad, because let's say a girl brings home a guy and they're just friends.
Yeah.
But let's say he's like a owner of a company, for example.
Yeah.
But they're just friends at the time when you meet them. Like it's usually the family. In your head, aren't you gonna be thinking, nah, this guy's trying to smash. He thinks he's this and that with his wife. She's rolling with him. Because that's what I'm going to be thinking now. I'm going to be thinking automatically, because someone's successful, but they're just friends at this particular time, that he's going to want more. I'm going to be looking at it like, do you trust this dude, bro? Because you've told him you're friend, but what's his mind told him?
Yeah.
Because that's what all of these successful guys were friend zone, but felt entitled to get more. So they tried to get more. That's what's mad about the situation. It's not that the mad thing is that they did try to do things without the person's consent. But it's also that they generally believe they are something, and they don't need to be like, babe, want me? You tell me what I'm gonna get it. That's their mindset. That regardless, they should have it.
I'll tell you an even bigger plot twist with that.
Before you go, keep that in mind. Let me read what's going on. So, like Charlotte said, because they have the power, they think they're untouchable. Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Another thing she said, they think females will approve because of their power. They use their materialistic mindsets. Facts. Buying fucking.
Yeah. Them ones. Yeah, I know that fruit. As well. It's nice still.
But I must say, women with power do the same with men. They're not just men with power. Shout out to all the sugar mamas out there, Noel. Come and check it. Don't holler, your boy. I'm pretty nice. I'm gonna have to agree with Charlotte on that one.
Yeah.
Shout out to my sugar mamas though. I genuinely believe people in position of power feel entitled to. Well, it's hard to explain, but they feel entitled to whether that's the opposite sex, the same sex, or just life in general. They feel like they should be treated like they're special or someone. Another thing I wanna ask you though. Again, this is shout out to Charlotte there for bringing up women do the same thing. See, I'm not trying to make this a men thing only.
Don't know.
Are a lot of these stars lonely because of who they are? I think stepping away from just what they do wrong, is this also a form of loneliness? Because you also have to remember, a lot of people at the top struggle to find relationships because they're always paranoid about
why people are there,
who they can and can't trust. Is that another way or another reason why they do these stupid things? Because they're like, she's rolling with me. I have no one around. Maybe she wants to be around. Maybe she's been nice. Not acting like it's all about the money. Because friend zones. You gotta remember, a lot of these is not with consent. So if you're rolling with somebody that's around you, not because of who you are, but because of the actual relationship, are they then just taking it the wrong way? And regardless of what they're doing, I don't agree with it. Noel Clarke will be cancelled for life. Just saying. Cancelled for life. But I'm saying, like, could that be another like avenue of why they are doing what they're doing?
Oh, that's an interesting one, because it's like, because for me, I look at it as some of them get to where they are.
Yeah.
Because obviously, whatever the focus they had, the talent, whatever, as a result of them being rejected to begin with. So they just carry that on whilst they're at the top.
Yeah.
Now they've got that added layer on top where now, okay, they might not be getting rejected now, but I don't know why you're here. Sort of thing. And then it could be the other way where they didn't really go through loneliness beforehand.
Yeah.
But they might have had like people close to them their whole life that have snaked them or whatever once they got to the top. And then it sort of adds that same problem as the other example, where when people come around now, they don't really know what's happening. So it's I don't know. It's just so many different ways someone could get to that point. It's just don't know, man. It's a strange.
Yeah, it's a hard one and a strange one at the same time. I would say yes and no. Mental health, loneliness is a big thing, regardless of who you are as a human.
For sure.
But understanding what's right and wrong for me is the reason why I say yes or no. I feel like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like when somebody wants to do something, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've been with girls.
Yeah.
I've been in situations where I've just known that I thought something was going to happen. And when I'm with them, it's not it. Like, I don't understand what's so difficult to not know when he ain't it. I pulled up on sight. And been like, yo, man's the guy right now. I'm like, yo, whoa.
Oh, you're such a great brother to me. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know what I mean? if somebody keeps saying, mate, broski, we're like family, he ain't it. Friend. Let me add friend in there. Doesn't always have to be family word. Friend. A great acquaintance. Bro, there's like 7 words already. We giving you already. You should know. I don't know why you don't. But it's like, add those together. Do the maths, bro. If she's dropping friendship, family, bars, and all these other bars, your source is already dead. Stop trying to find more source and just be honest. Listen, bro, just go look for the gherkin. Because they don't want you. No, that's the gherkin. It's not that hard, bro. Honestly, I don't get it. But Noel Clarke, for me, sorry, you're cancelled. Let me read
some of the comments.
Charlotte just said friend zone, Wow. Hey, bro. Some girls can say yes because of pressure. Pressure is one of the biggest things. Because I do know people that's ended up in mad situations where they want to say no, but they've been intoxicated under the influence, and things don't happen like that. So unfortunately, that does happen.
Sadly,
but people don't have limits. And money, cars, houses can bring you happiness, but having someone to share it with or companionship overrules that, which is facts.
Totally agree with that.
I would have to agree. Have to agree. Big shout out to Charlotte though, World FM family. Big shout out to Queenie. We just had to bang her tune earlier today. She's in the building. She's gonna be coming on street sessions next week.
For that.
Royalty Empress in the building as well.
God no.
I think so Joe, how would you conclude the situation with Noel Clarke and the industry as a whole? Do you feel like there needs to be real education based on what's right, what's wrong, consent, not consent? Because if you think about it,
teaching people how to read social cues.
I don't know what the parents are doing these days, but it's so common. It's so common for a guy with money. It's not even just a money thing, right? It's a anybody around thing, right? But it's like, especially when it comes to power, you always hear the guy in power moving to the person with no influence on the industry. What is it about being in a certain position that makes them think they're entitled to a girl, or if it's a woman in power, entitled to a man that's not in the same position? Why do you think you deserve to have that when they haven't told you they want that? You don't think there should be some form? Cause are you gonna blame that all on parents? Cause I don't think parents wake up thinking my son's gonna be a movie star. When he already gets there, what do you mean?
I don't think so, because it's like, I don't even think it's. I mean, that's a tough one, because even before they get to that level, how can you? I don't know how you would predict that. I mean, you could probably predict to like.
It's not predicting it, but I generally do think schools should discuss it. First of all, they don't even discuss money, anyways.
Oh yeah.
Like they don't discuss enough about life.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have a life subject where that is a discussion for people to understand what's right and wrong. I'm gonna give you another example. On Woe FM 2-3 weeks ago, I broke a story that kids in young girls in primary school, secondary school were reporting sexual assaults from young men.
Wow.
They don't know. They probably, if we're talking primary school, they don't know what they're doing. Sometimes they do. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't know what they're doing. But really and truly, are we going to be telling a 10-year-old, oh, no, you shouldn't be clapping her out? We should, but I mean, like, are they going to know that? It's a conversation that we need to be, it's something that needs to be taught, because a 10-year-old in primary school clapping a girl's ass, more time, and it's facts, everyone's just laughing. It's a fact.
Unfortunately,
He's then going to grow up with that thinking it's still okay.
I see what you mean.
He's not been told off. He's been told it's funny.
So, sort of rewarded.
That's a big problem. Why it shouldn't be seen as funny. They go into secondary school, they do it again. It's funny. Year 7, year 8.
Trying to get ratings from the mandem.
Trying to get ratings from the mandem. Mandem are laughing. Oh, that's my guy. You clapped. Like, it's mad. But that's what goes down in the streets. Shouldn't there be a conversation that's, if you're gonna teach sex education, you have to add what's right and wrong, because all you get taught about is how it goes in, what gets created, what it means, hormones, you might grow hair, but it doesn't tackle any of the big actual issues, like within
the social aspects of it. For sure.
Nothing. So it has to be added. You don't think?
If I can remember correctly, because I did mine in year 5.
Bro, I did mine in year 6.
And I do remember, I mean, it wasn't, because it was a week that you had to do it. It wasn't anything too major. It was just like, there would be like a little section where they would say, if an adult asks to see or touches your whatever, it's not a good thing. You should tell an adult about it and stuff like that.
I want to say a quick shout out to everybody that's on the line right now. Shout out to Katie Rebecca.
So you get warned about
Charlotte. And shout out to SC1 Big Ride. Where's gigs there?
So you get warned about pedophilia to some extent, but in terms of like how to behave socially amongst peers, that's not spoken about. They don't tell you. Well, as far as I remember, they don't tell you. Oh, if Jimmy touches your backside, you should tell the teacher. No one says that.
That's not even a conversation.
no one says that. Yeah, it's just. And at the same time, you can't as messed up as it is. At the same time, you can't put all of the pressure onto the school system as well. You, as parents, you sort of have to fill in the gaps as well.
100%.
Otherwise, if you're leaving the government to teach them everything, then you're pretty much just a hotel manager.
That's true.
I don't know what else to say, but for sure. Yeah, it's just all around awareness.
Yeah,
really.
I say on that note, to conclude, Noel Clarke, you're cancelled.
Yeah.
Number 2, I would say schools and parents need to do more to teach about consent and what's right and wrong sexually. Even just how to deal with the opposite sex or the same sex, because they're all the same thing. Shout to Coco Chanel in the building right now. Let me read out what Charlotte just said before we go to the next conversation. So she said money and power and the internet. True. Obviously in terms of what controls people doing. She said the internet corrupts these kids' minds. Nah, it's a bit far away still. I can't even lie. The internet corrupts these kids' minds.
Yep.
There isn't enough security online for social media for 10-year-olds on there saying they're 18, 19 having access to all the content. Yeah, basically, that's a good point actually.
Yeah.
There is basically no warnings about all the content. You can be any age to watch any content on Instagram specifically, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter is porn now, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You can post anything. Oh, my days. I was scrolling through Twitter. I'm scrolling through Twitter.
You'll be shocked when you see on there, man. You'll be shocked when you...
I was very lost, but... shout out to Charlotte. That's the fact right there. We're going to get to some tunes.
Spoken.
Anyways, we're going to go to the next tune. Burna Boy, Way Too Big. I'm going to play a couple tunes. Afrobeat hour.
Yeah.
And obviously MK is going to take over for the UK hour.
No.
Wow, that's
so cool, man.
That's an L.
It's all good, man.
Being tuned into the streets session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Follow me now.
Yes. Big shout out to the team right now that's been locked in on the wall with 90.4. 07534160721. Let us know how you're feeling, what's going down, what's going and what's for the streets. You know what? The one thing that Mandem and the Gallem and anybody tuning in, the youngest, the oldest, you ain't heard for a long time, it's the street sessions, bro. So you gotta tell them right now, man. Play that jingle, bro. Drop it like it's hot, brother.
If you didn't know who you're locked into, here's a reminder.
Being tuned into the street session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
being tuned into the street session. Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Boom trap.
Can't get enough of that jingle right there, man.
Hey, listen, the conversation we're going to have right now, it's a girl, Ming, in the building right now. Listen, if you see my Instagram, if you've been following, you would have seen that I had to catch Ming dancing on her ones. Getting very gassed. Managers be like, love Ming. You can't go wrong a little bit on Ming. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not too much Ming going.
My overdose tonight, you get me?
Look a bit of Ming. Make sure you like tuning every Monday, 4 to 6 with her and Lauza. That's when I do their show as well. Yeah? So stay locked in. Make sure you like tuning in that. Chunks.
Yeah.
Big man Chunks. YouTuber.
Yeah.
Mobile winner.
Yeah.
Beat KSI. Even hosted it with Maya Jama.
Oh yeah.
JD Sports.
Yeah.
Foot Asylum.
Yeah.
Big YouTube star.
Yeah.
Does everything football in general anyways. Had footballers doing celebrations that he recommended. Put in the streets. Decided it was time to quit music. Now the reasons behind him quitting music wasn't more on the religious side of things.
Yep.
He shout out to Katie, Rebecca and Charlotte in the building right now.
Yeah.
Whoa, wrong one. I'll take that one. I forgot where my laptop. Decided that Islam was the reason why he's not going to do music. Now, I feel like I'm in a strong position to go first in this one. Don't ask me the question.
Yeah.
But I'm a non-practicing Muslim.
Yep.
And I also do music.
Yep.
So I feel like it only makes sense that a Muslim starts first on this one. So now Chunks came out and basically said it's haram.
Yeah.
It goes against his beliefs.
Yeah.
and he doesn't want to go to hell. Now, if you believe in your religion, any religion that you are, if you do anything wrong, you believe that there's either a heaven or hell or whatever you believe in hereafter, but you want to go to the good side of the hereafter, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So for Chunks in Islam,
he's
trying
striving
to go
for
to
Jannah.
heaven.
He's striving for Jannah.
Jannah, yeah. He doesn't want to be in Jahannam.
Yeah,
That's what I might be. Just saying. But anyways, talking of heaven and hell and Islam beliefs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
As a non-practicing Muslim,
yes,
I will definitely come out and say what he's doing. I rate that.
Have to.
I rate that more than people that, you know, fast in Ramadan.
Yeah, yeah.
And then go back to their dumb stuff afterwards.
Yeah,
if there's no sex before marriage, don't fast in Ramadan. If you're taking drugs in that, don't fast in Ramadan. You're wasting man's time, bro. Pick a religion and ride with that religion. If you're a Christian, you don't want to go to church on Sundays, don't come to me on, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Go church, bro. Just go church, bro. I don't want to hear your opinion. It's pointless. Like, don't be that guy. You get what I'm saying, though? Like, it's obviously, I'm going to talk about Christianity and Islam because I can't lie, I don't really research the rest of you, man. Unfortunately. The rest of you, man, are cancelled. Unfortunately. I don't know about you, really. So I can't make no jokes on that thing. But specifically with Islam, if you're not going to be on it, I was chatting to somebody a couple of weeks ago. Trying to think of what to say on that.
I'm guessing half of the conversation was a bit sticky then.
Nah, it wasn't bad.
You were trying to figure out what to filter out.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say the person's name.
Of course, yeah.
I was chatting to someone.
Yeah.
Ramadan came. Man said, "No, we can't link still." You see how dumb that is. But after Ramadan.
Oh yeah. All green lights.
We can link so.
Yeah.
What? Nah, what? You're halal for 4 weeks only? Like, I'm Muslim. I've been Muslim. I was born Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Even Ming knows. It's the most. Like, listen. Yeah, man only eats halal for 4 weeks. But then man them is like, yo, you got a sausage roll for man? Huh? What sausage roll? It's pork, my guy. It's haram, man.
Man isn't ordering fish or fillet from McDonald's.
It's just wild. But it's like, this is the thing that pisses me off. Like, as a non-practicing Muslim.
Yeah.
And if someone asks me what religion I am, I will always say Muslim, right?
Yeah.
But I don't practice the religion. But when I see people do all of this sideways thing, I don't get it. Listen, if you don't want to pray 5 times a day, don't tell me you don't eat pork. You're not praying. You're not doing nothing else. Man. But you're smoking weed and drinking alcohol. Like, allow it. Why are you saying, I don't eat pork, but then you're doing all the other stuff? You might as well do the whole shebang. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me, I can't go to KFC because it's not halal. Bro, you're banging things.
I saw what you were doing last week, my guy.
And smoking allow it, It's mad. I just don't get it. I don't understand those type of logics. Now, when it comes to Chunks, the one thing I will say about Chunks, going back to the conversation, he doesn't drink. He doesn't do any other substances.
Oh, yeah.
That we know of. That we know of course. But he's now decided to quit one of the biggest things in his religion. That's haram music. Yeah, so basically, if you don't know, Chunks had a £10 million deal on the table and said, nah, I'm not trying to do music no more. They went to.
Yeah! He's on fire!
Oh my days. Well, they still clap. Oh.
He's on fire!
I was there searching for the clap.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so big shout to Chuck, and I respect that because from somebody who understands the religion, I know how hard it is to quit something that's very huge. In a certain religion. Like, I understand it. So for me, I envy that because I was like, bro, I respect that more than anything else because
you have to, man.
He's not really too. I wouldn't say he's too haram anyway. He's not my level. Like he's not drinking and that. But he does a few things that in a religion is questionable. But the fact that he came out and said, man turned out 10 M's. to not sing anymore. It means he's serious about quitting as well. Because he could have wanted to quit, sort of Tim M's and was like, let me make an album quick and then quit. But he was like, before even getting a deal,
nah.
I rate that. Now,
have to.
MK, for somebody who's not in the Islamic religion, but I know you're fairly, I mean, Elford, bro. I was standing there waiting for Joe. I thought it was like 10,000 Muslims.
I'm saying.
Like, what, like, how do you see that? Like, what is it that you feel when you hear a Muslim or just people in general saying that they're going to quit something based on religious beliefs?
I respect it 110%, because it's like there's so many people. We know so many people as well that would. That was by accident, and it actually worked there in our favor. But it's like, there's like it all comes down to integrity. If like that's probably one of the most biggest displays of integrity, right there. And we could probably name off countless amounts of people, including ourselves, who may lack integrity to that degree. So, listen, it's nothing less than a round of applause for that. I can't even lie. It's commendable, I'd say. But that's all I have on that take. I don't knock the guy at all. I don't see it as a negative thing at all.
Yeah, and you know, I want to like, you're not Christian, are you?
I'm in the same boat as you, where I would say I'm on like a little sabbatical, as people like to call it.
Yeah, I know. You believe in God and stuff, but it's like it's a wrong wave.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that the good things you put in as well, it's a good thing to get out of this world. Like on the hereafter.
Of course.
You know, just show me what happens after. You know what I mean? But like, let me check who's on his live.
So just like you said,
let's keep talking cancel, but I ain't a guy in the future. But again, is there anything that you wouldn't do, not based on religion, but just in what you believe in? Obviously, I'm not talking about like, you know, like the really like serious stuff. Just in general, like music, sex before marriage. Is there anything that you look at and you're like, I don't know if I'll do that because of your own morals and your own kind of like beliefs?
For the longest time, it was sex before marriage.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because I've grown up religious from like the age of 7, and it wasn't something where my parents forced me into it. It was off of my own will. Which added that extra bit to it. But obviously, as the man them do, you know what I'm saying? You know the story already.
I'm better looking at the live like it means something. As the man them do.
But no, on a serious note though, I don't know. It's just like, you know, stuff happens, and in this current stage of life that I'm in, man, that's why I'm not really plastering that over my head as a title at this moment in time. I'm living the young life, as the people them will say, but you know what I mean.
I understand what you mean. Obviously, there's not really much we can do on this conversation. I just thought it was really important to bring it up. Because religion, in general, in industries, it's a big conversation.
Of course.
Jewish people own most of the game right now. Free Palestine is a big conversation right now. Obviously, shout out to the Colombians out there. Everybody who's Colombian, should I say, who's come out in support of Colombia, because what's going on around there is unacceptable behaviors right now. What's going on in Palestine, unacceptable behaviors right now. Like, Black Lives Matter, we're still trying to go strong right now. Debatable where I follow that, but still. Shout out to Black Lives Matter though. I just feel like religion and that conversation was a big deal. Talking of religion though. Do you feel like Jewish people, because of what's going on right now with the whole Palestinians and you know, killing innocent people, unfortunately, even though have an effect, the same effect that it had on Muslims and suicide bombings?
I think this time around, It's what, as in like, in terms of, okay, go on.
Charlotte said, does he regret it? Do you regret sex before marriage, bro? Because you banged.
I have a big smile on my face, bro.
He's happy, Charlotte.
I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna get sort of personal with this.
Okay, let's go. Exclusive.
If I don't end up marrying the person that I did, then yeah, maybe, I don't know. It might be one of them ones.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? It's hard because
yeah,
the person that I lost my V card to,
yeah.
It's not the way I was in love.
Yeah.
School love. I don't know if it was real love, but I was school love. Right? As a kid, I don't know if I really knew what love was. So I'm not gonna say I was in love.
Yeah.
I was some form of gas mode, into it, blah.
Gas mode.
And fun fact, she actually doesn't know that she took my V card.
Them ones.
Because I had a lot of pride and I was talking that talk like I was hot in the streets. Shout out to the street sections. But yeah, I regretted it after.
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like I wasted my time on someone that I thought was it.
Mm.
So I understand what you're saying when you say that. So big shout out to Charlotte for coming with the questions and that. Big shout out to Katie, Rebecca, and Shugi still in the building right now.
It's funny because on random weeks I would be chilling at home on a Wednesday, and my mom would come to me and be like, "Oh, so what is it that you said last night?" So, mom, if you're listening, how you doing?
Yo, Ming, you want to get your opinion this as well, man. Come, man. Ming, come. Man came to chill too much, you know. So we're going to ask Ming the same question. Is there anything that you would say that is going against your morals, whether that's sex before marriage? Where are you going? Bro, just your mic's here, you know. Oh, let Joe do it, man. Yeah, damn. So, big shout out to Ming in the building right now.
It's on.
Yeah, it's on now. I was talking to herself.
Evening.
So, is there anything morally that you believe you wouldn't do, whether that's a Christian belief or anything like that? Sex before marriage, talking to the opposite sex, same sex. Is there anything that's kind of stopping you because of your moral? What would you say that is?
Is it too, you know?
No, I don't.
Is it too early to say certain things?
Just don't swear.
Okay, cool. Probably like dating in the same circle. Do you get what I mean?
So same sex.
Okay, and that's not same sex.
Oh, you mean just the same circle?
Yeah, like guys that are friends and stuff like that. Do you get what I mean? Like might have taken it to talking to somebody, but knowing it can't go any further.
Yeah.
Do you get what?
Yeah.
Because with me, it's just morally wrong.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Little things like that.
I totally agree with that. I think if you're gonna do anything with a particular person, after it's done, leave his circle.
Being fake as well, 100%.
Okay, when you say being fake, explain what you mean for the audiences.
I like addressing things. So it's not in my character to speak about, say, Joe, and I haven't addressed this situation with Joe. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's morally, like, if you claim to be real.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
You're not being real. You're going against.
Oh, there's a lot of that going around.
Being true to myself.
Yeah.
That's morally wrong.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not something, then I'm not gonna put on a front to be it, because that's not me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So my things are little things, not nothing like.
Nothing major.
Yeah, just characteristic things.
Okay. No, I respect that, man.
Yeah.
I think it's very important what you're saying, though. Being real, not messing with the same circle. That can come under being real, because at the same time, like, if you're dealing with somebody and you finish with somebody, a lot of the time when it comes to dealing with a friendship.
And remember, it's the morals that make you the person you are.
What?
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah!
So, you can say something's your morals, and to you, it's the smallest thing. Hey, I gotta pull up. You gotta pull up. Yeah, man. No, but it's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. Big shout out to Man Ming in the building, man. Sure. Shout out to the manager and that. Always here, always supporting, always showing love to the street sessions.
I hope everyone's blessed.
Also, big shout out to Charlotte in the building, Shriek in the building, and Kate Rebecca in the building as well. But anyways, MK, you're gonna play some tunes for us while we wait for the next conversation. So you got to shut it down still.
Yeah, man, I have to shut it down.
Is it Dizzy?
Yeah. Man came for the front row seats.
Dizzy came man Dizzy. Man. And listen, make sure before we finish, make sure you like check out Dizzy TV now. He does reaction videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
He recently reacted to DJ Khaled's most recent song on the album. With a couple of Jamaican artists that I don't know why I can't remember.
No, them ones you can't even remember.
It's left my mind. I had this song in mind.
Yeah, I know exactly which song you're talking about. I don't know the name of it either.
Like, jokes aside, like, one thing I'll definitely say about when I first joined the station is Dizzy's one of the realest men that I've met. Still, I can't lie. He's a real dude. If I had an issue, I can come to him. If he had a problem, he will come to us, whether that's video related or anything like that. So. Big shout out to Dizzy. So for that reason and that reason only, I feel like it's only fair. Yeah. We have to drop a little reggae dance for the man. So we're gonna stick it to like a Dizzy situation right now. Energy Tuesdays coming up next.
Yeah.
8 to 10 p.m. I put Joe on the spot right now. So play some Dizzy music for us right now. You know what I'm saying? If Dizzy doesn't bop his head, you cancelled still, bro. But shout out to everyone that's joining right now. This has been a street session with your boy Firahs and MK. We'll catch you back here every week. Well, yeah, every once a week. Every Tuesday.
Yeah.
6 to 8. So salute to everybody that's joined in. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Who's been here right now? Shuki, Katie, Charlotte's in the building right now. I don't worry, man. It's certain girl will get the response to you. Thing right now, it's lit. It's vibes. Yeah. Let's go, Joe. What you got for us?
Listen.
Dizzy, it's your tune, man. DJ Khaled, where you come from? Let's go.
We the best music.
Make sure you go check out that YouTube video right now. The reaction is there. Dizzy TV, YouTube. Let's go. Tuned into the street session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.